Critter Trades here, and today we're going to take a look at the FineVu LX4K dash cam. And this is a 4K front dash cam and a rear dash cam. It does have a dual camera setup, and I like to go over what the differences are between this dash camera and other dash cameras I see out on the market, because a lot of them have pretty similar specs. If you have a 4K camera compared to a 4K camera, usually the video quality isn't too much different. So I like to go over the ergonomics, what I like about the camera, and what differentiates it from the competition. It's got a pretty good user manual here. It goes over the different steps for setting up the different parts of the camera and the different options that it has. It goes over the parking mode, the Wi-Fi function if you want to connect to your smartphone to use, and if you want to use the GPS system, for example, it goes over how to set up all the features, connect the camera, get everything all set up and working right. All right, so this is the FineVu camera. It's a very nice camera here, and it has a toggle switch for the on-off button. And the neat thing about it is that when it's in the on position, it covers up the micro SD card, so you can't remove the card when it's on, which is a nice feature. And I've never seen that on a dash cam before. So you do have to turn it off before you can remove the SD card. That way you don't accidentally remove it while the camera's on. It could corrupt your files if you remove it while it's on. So it's kind of nice that it has that option and doesn't allow you to remove it when it's on. So that's interesting to see. It does have a removable clip for the mount on your windshield, so you can take it on and off easily, which is nice to see. A quick removal. It's got a sticky pad here to put this on your windshield. And here it has a trim removal tool to help you hide your wires. It also has some static clings, so you can put these on your windshield and then attach your sticky mount to the static clings. That way when you remove them, it doesn't leave a big sticky residue on your windshield, and it's a lot easier to remove them. So you can put these right onto the static cling. It does come with some extra sticky pads and wire clips as well. It comes with the two cables. This is the 12-volt one to power on the dash cam, and this is the cable to connect the front camera to the rear camera, which is nice and long so that you have extra room to get it all the way back to the rear. This clip allows you to remove it completely, which is nice, so that you can remove it if you'd like to without having to take the entire clip off. So it has that option as well. And then this is the GPS unit. If you'd like it to work with GPS, you plug this into the GPS port and then attach this up to the upper part of your windshield. All right, so we're first gonna remove the static cling film. You just peel this off and then it will stick to the windshield. And then once you do that, then you can attach the camera directly to here. And then these peel off way easier than the 3M sticky would. So it's just a little bit nicer way to make sure you're not gonna have to keep removing those nasty 3M pads if you do want to move your dash cam or change dash cams, for example, or just move its location on here. So just push this on here to install it on the windshield, and that will hold it. Then when you're done, you just pull this static cling off and it rips the whole thing right off nice and clean, doesn't leave a bunch of gunk on your windshield. 12-volt outlet in the front here, and then this will go into the power. Then we're going to plug this into the power. And if you want to hide your wires, you can use the trim tool and run them up to your headliner and down and around so that it's a little bit cleaner to install. We have our long rear camera cable here. We're going to plug this into the rear cam, which is right next to it. And then again, we're going to take this back to our rear camera, and if you want to run it through the headliner, you can do that as well. Your sticky adhesive, pop it on, and you're going to plug in the cord that came from the other side. And you can adjust it here to the angle that you'd like so that you can see out your back window best. It's probably gonna be best at an angle somewhat like this. And that's how you get your rear camera on there.
So after checking out the FineVu camera, it works really well. The best part about it is the quality. It's really simple to use. You pretty much just pop it up there, turn it on, it's gonna start recording 4K front, 2K rear. And the settings are pretty easy to go through. You just click on the menu icon and go through the different settings to check on what you want. It does have some advanced systems. It's got GPS, it has parking mode, it has collision assistance, so that if you do get in an accident or if it notices that the car is being jostled around, for example, it will automatically record it for you, which is good to see. It does have some other good features packed in there if you want to use those. If you just want it for the 4K front and the 2K rear, it is really, really good for that. Has an app that you can use to link to get the pictures off if you'd like to do that. I find it easier for most of these just to pop the memory card right into the computer and you can check them on there, but the video quality is very good. It does use the Starvis 2 sensor. It has an automatic night mode, so it is going to be getting some really good low light images as well. If you're looking to purchase it, check out a link down in the description. If you have any questions or comments, let me know those as well.